You know what? I really need to stop saying that I'm going to go do training, because I am way too lazy to go train. But I guess that's okay. So I realized that most of these you can't even like hear the sound of the game, which I've been listening to the music like really loud just so that it could be heard. So, man. Yeah, sorry about that. Just so that it could be in the video, and so far that is failing, so I'm trying to make it so you can hear the sound but not be drowning out my voice. Yeah. Hey, why isn't it? So, yeah, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm still figuring things out. I mean, I'm already only at the first badge, so. Yeah, Nidoran female. There's Nidoran male and Nidoran female. And this is a female. And, yeah, they're ground poison types once they evolve, but I believe they're only poison types at this point. So, okay. That's down, and Sentret is up 1 level. Okay, yeah, you can rematch people by getting their number, but if you really just want to beat the game, it's sometimes annoying because they just randomly call you about nothing really important. So you can skip them or talk to them again, and some people will give you their phone number. Freshly caught. That probably means they suck a ton. Fisherman. Woohoo! We get to fight some fish. Hey, that's not a fish. That's a tadpole. That is not a fish at all. And yeah, it used bubble on us. That's hilarious. Like shooting bubbles at us is gonna hurt us. As if. Yeah, Poliwags. Interesting Pokemon. They shoot bubbles at you and have a swirl on their torso thing. And yeah, we're gonna be using Quick Attack a lot. And it's gonna get really boring. But whatever. And we defeat Splash. That was random. What about you? Oh no, I made you lose that fish. Probably wasn't even a fish, it was probably another tadpole. Wow, that actually is a fish, but it's a very useless fish until it evolves. The only 3 moves it can learn are Tackle, Flail, and Splash. And Splash does nothing. Tackle does okay, but its stats are so bad that it doesn't do anything. And Flail also does pretty much nothing. And at level 5, it only knows Flash. And it gives no experience. But once it evolves into a Gyarados, then it becomes extremely strong. It's a very powerful Pokemon that has, that gives a lot of experience. So, I actually really like Gyarados. I just think Magikarp is just completely horrible. Like, why would they put magic in the name of something this bad? Okay, that was a bad joke. Yeah, this is, you know what, I'm just gonna skip fighting all these Magikarp. Wow, that is sad. I just got almost completely owned by a Magikarp. That is just, like, depressing. Seriously. Oops. I mean, it was at, like, level 15, so it already knew Tackle. And, yeah, just almost tackled my entire team to death. That one, though, I just completely demolished. So I would suggest just skipping this guy, truly, because he doesn't actually give you any experience at all. And yeah, there's another Fisher, but I'm going to go heal. So yeah, they just have a random Pokemon Center. Yeah, so this dude's just standing here, and tries to sell you something. Tasty, nutritious slowpoke tail. Now that's actually impossible, that much of money right there. It's impossible to have that much. You can have all those minus $1, but you can't have that much. So, yeah, you can't even buy that. And slowpoke tail, do you even like, just, you know what, that's just disgusting. You cut off a tail of a Pokemon? That's like taking a dog and chopping off its tail. Well, not quite the same, because slowpokes are not dogs, but still, they're animals, sort of. Looper is down. Yes, level 13. So, like I said, this isn't really solo run, it's a Sentret and its evolutions family group thing solo run. So we're actually going to evolve it, and that's going to be in 2 levels. And then it'll be very strong. Really? Okay. Let's see. Well, considering you have a level 10 Goldie, you must really suck at fishing. Just saying. Wow, a water type just used a fly. Whoa, that's a lot of experience. A flying move. It used peck. Kind of weird, but whatever. Oh, really? Oh, man. Whenever she calls you, it means she bought something, and use your money to buy it. Yeah. Speaking of items, we're gonna have to go buy some potions, because we have 0 potions, so we'll be right back. Okay, I just ran into something right here you might want to see. It's just a Bellsprout. This is one of the other places you can find Bellsprouts, and then trade them to the dude in Violet, and then, wow, almost a Gale. And then he'll give you an Onyx, and that can help you with the gym if you're having trouble. Or if you're like me and you pick Cyndaquil, then you'll have no trouble. You can just use Smokescreen. Wow, I didn't even know you could find Ekans here. This Pokemon's pretty cool, I guess. It evolves into Arbok at who even knows what level. And its name spelled backwards is Snake. Just like Arbok's name spelled backwards is Cobra, just with a K. So, I'm back, even though I really didn't get straight back, because I recorded those 2 wild Pokemon battles. But whatever. And go figure, another Ekans appears, so it doesn't even matter. But whatever. And wow, we're almost level 14 because I fought all the wild Pokemon, which was a lot. That glance is intriguing. Okay. Sounds kinda, you know, creeperish. Roland has a Nidoran male. So we've seen a female Nidoran and a male Nidoran. And man, Mudslap's really, I'm finding a lot of poison and electric types. Definitely helpful. Thank goodness it didn't use Mudslap in the battle, because that would just be annoying. Yeah. Because you see how annoying accuracy can be. So, Nidoran is down. And 1 more level until evolution. Even though I love Sentret, I also love Furret. I mean, Sentret's so cool that it stands on its tail. I mean, look at that. Let's look at that. Oh, look at that. Standing on its own tail. That's just awesome. It's the most awesome thing ever. And what's this going to be? A Great Ball. Makes things easier to catch than with the Pokeball. And then there's Ultra Balls after that, and then there's Master Balls after that. And there's the dude who tries to sell you stuff. And then there's one more guy, I think, yeah. He talks about the gym. Yeah. You beat Faulkner? Yeah, I did. And if I beat Faulkner, I don't know why you would be challenging me unless you're better than him. Oh, so you can, like, restore his honor as a bird trainer or something? Some weird stuff like that. Whatever the reason is, I really don't care. Because it'll probably help me evolve my Sentret. Oh, wow. This is more like what I'm going to be hoping to have is 1-hit KOs. Though we really, considering this is a solo run, we should be at like level 20 by now. We're only at level 14, which is pretty low. I mean, I mean, like, you could have a level 14 on your own, like, with a normal team of 2 or something. And a Spearow. Yeah, Spearow evolves into Fearow at, I don't know what level. I never know really what anything evolves at. Besides, like, a few things that I've either used before or just know. Like starters. Most of the starters evolve at 16 and then 36. Not all, though. Like Cyndaquil at 14. Now I'm just randomly rambling about, like, evolution, but I guess it's because it's going to happen soon. Okay, so let's read the sign, and yeah, Union Cave. Yeah, this is like a giant maze, and you will find lots of wild Pokemon. Now, while I heal, I'm just going to talk about, and turn down the volume, talk about what I'm going to be doing. So, like, okay, so, as you know, or might not know, Pokemon has a lot of, like, maze-type things, or, like, really long things that could take several episodes for me to film, or, like, an entire episode. And so I've decided what I'm going to do with things like that is I'm just going to, I'm recording with Hypercam, and Hypercam, you can make it playback at a lot faster speeds. So I decided to do a whenever I do something that I feel like going through quickly in an episode, I will do a non-voice recorded episode and probably put some background music or something. And so Union Cave is going to be the first one of that. I'm going to probably play it back at like 10 times or 5 times faster than what this is, because this is 10 frames per second, I believe. And I'm going to do, like, I'm either going to do 50 or I'm going to do 100, and I'll test to see which would be better. So, yeah, so next time I won't be talking at all, which will make things a lot easier for me because I kind of suck at narrations. But, so, see you guys next time, I guess. Yeah.